Hello, people. I'm back. I'm gonna finish off the part two of divine feminine and description of the divine masculine. Here's the other part of it. With a divine masculine, he has went through, and female divine feminine have went through a dark night of the soul, and that means like going through different catastrophic events in their lives that have brought powerful tower moments to bring them to a realization that, their behavior, their traits, their feelings, their emotions, who they were at one point in time, that's not who they are. A lot of times we pick up a lot of things through our environment over the years, through circumstance, through situations. And here's the thing. We in a time of the best time ever, praise God, to become and be the best we could be. Meaning, after COVID, that should have been an eye-opener for a lot of people. I thank God, because for me, it helped my spiritual growth in a lot of ways. And I got to spend time with my family and people I cared for, and one I thought that really cared for me, that was a friend of me. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. And what I would say is, and this individual, and this is why I'm talking about it, because God was dealing with me for the last 2-3 days about this. And I'm going to do another video, one more video, and I'm going to drop it after this one, talking about essence. Because people who do not have the divine masculine or the divine feminine traits and characteristics is not divine. Meaning they're not sent by God. They sent by God made them, true enough. But they had a choice to make, and they chose the enemy. They didn't choose God. Okay? So please, people, be mindful of the people you're dating. Be mindful of the people that you're going to date going forward in the future, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's a known individual upcoming, because again, people have attachments to them, and you don't want somebody else's attachment. Okay. Me personally, I don't, because a lot of it is demonic. It's not God sent, so you don't want no parts of that. Okay, especially if you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine. And it can even go as far as just relationships, as far as friendships, family, everybody. That's why you got to be attentive and praying of these people motives, why they in your life, should they be in your life, or should they be dismantled, removed. Okay, because it's so vital in this hour, because God, like I said, is soon to come back. And those of us that's not operating in the divine feminine or the divine masculine protocol characteristics, you're not going to get the fulfillment of what God has promised you. Let me go on to finish talking about this. Other traits about a divine feminine, or masculine, they're very kind, they're very compassionate, they're very understanding, they're very knowledgeable, they have a lot of wit and wittiness to them, they have a lot of wisdom to them. They're not energy vampires. Okay, just so you know, a lot of us are very much ancient healers, empaths, seers, doing a lot of different things, clairvoyant, in many different areas. So the thing is with us, we're very mysterious people, because we have to be very selective of who we bring into our circle, due to the fact we went through the dark night of the soul and had to heal, and even now we're healing. So, and it's a lot of energy vampires, and I can say for myself right now, trying to attack my finances, trying to slow down my momentum, trying to stop what I'm doing as far as getting these videos out to those who are unaware, who really want to know more about this. They sending females, witches, warlocks, and they saying I'm a warlock and I'm a witch. No, I'm not, honey. I'm a healer. And I do the opposite of what a warlock and a witch does. And that's why y'all got to do your research. And here's the thing. I don't knock nobody for what they do. You do what you do, and you got a reason why you do what you do, right? So it's not my place as a healer as a seer or empath or any of that to really tell you what you should and should not do. That's not my position. I'm only the messenger. Okay. And I want the females to know this, because you got to know your worth, baby. God, some of us are a divine connection to celebrities. Not everybody. I ain't talking about those who are already in the marriage. No, we not talking about them, because they off the market. We talking about individuals who are going through different things, that are separating from people, separating from marriages. This is why this is happening, because you, male or female, are their divine counterpart. Okay. And so that's why it's so important that you walk in your essence of what you called to. It's important that you don't get distracted. It's important that you show these karmics that we don't have to do all that, honey, because that's not what we here for. And we know they got to play their part, so we want them to play their part, because we got to do our part. However, in the midst of all of that, you have to be wise enough to know who's who. So it's imperative that you pray, you do your meditations, you journal, you go by the water, you take a walk, you exercise, you drink water, plenty of water. You be around good energy, high vibrating people. If you're in a community like myself, or a state that it's just got a lot going on and it's a lot of low vibrations here and there or wherever, then you need to make some preparation so you can exit, because that's not where God, that's where you at now for your training, but God is telling you it's time to prepare yourself to exit, because that's not where I'm going to keep you.